Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, or grand rest, wherever you are, whenever you tune in, beloved, multiversal soul familia. So, all throughout this week, we are going to be covering the 6 steps towards joy from angelic realities. And in this video, beloveds, we're going to be covering number 1. Yes. 6 steps towards joy according to angelic realities. And number 1 is surrender to the moment. Suspend all judgment and expectations. Open to receive the gifts and lessons in self-awareness that each moment holds. Transcend polarity thinking and seek the gift. And the inquiry with the first step towards joy is, what can I learn from this that will take me to higher levels of self-awareness? So, collective, what can we learn from this? Surrender to the moment. That will take us to higher levels of self-awareness. In my hands, I have the Work Your Light Oracle, and we are going to go through this deck a few times to see whatever comes out, and perhaps we'll have some small but inviting answers. Let's do a split so that we can mix things up just a bit more. And now, let's see whatever comes out. Starseed. What lights you up? What lights you up that can help you surrender to the moment? Starseeds are souls with a double mission: to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. Souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. And many starseeds arrived with a feeling that time is running out, and that there is something that they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pull this card, it's to confirm you are a starseed and you're being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel there is something more, and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Star seeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, slums, mansions, stages, edit suites, parks and nightclubs, taxis and theme parks, spending parts of their lives trying to fit in or in some form of spiritual closet. If you're dimming your light to fit in, it's time that you stop and start embracing that unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. So that's it, beloveds. Earth is meant to be a holiday for us. So we're being guided to start treating life on this earth more like a glorious vacation. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your path. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and take one step after another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they're waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year, you will have taken 365 steps in your dedication, in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, it's just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you've journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. If you knew you would be supported no matter what would you do? 919 on the timer as I begin repeating that inquiry. So, nine. Oops. "919 as an angel number." Let's look it up. And we're back. I was having a little difficulty operating the other device while recording from this one. So I had to pause for just a moment, and here we are with angel number 919. A prayer is being or has been answered, and it's time for us to return the favor. It represents the highest spiritual attainment and urges us to follow our intuition and embrace our unique gifts. Trust our path. It signifies a time of self-reflection and spiritual evolution. The stage of our life is about to come to an end and a new chapter will begin. Embrace your unique talents and abilities for rapid spiritual growth. It serves to magnify the influences of inner wisdom and a new chapter. We are closer to achieving deeper, ultimate spirituality. So it's been placed on my heart. We're going to do 3 cards for each day that we submit in the 6 steps towards joy. So I'm going to be giving this deck one more good shuffle. For one more card, and then we're going to draw this to a close. And thank you so very much for tuning in with much gratitude and appreciation from me to you. Remember, step number 1 towards joy is to surrender to the moment. Suspend all judgments and expectations. Opening to receive the gifts and lessons in self-awareness that each moment holds. Transcending polarity thinking and seeking the gift. What can I learn from this that will take me to higher levels of self-awareness? We have UNBOUND. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, or the illusion of past lives. It's time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in our life. They're coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. Could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of lives past. What old ways have been having an expiry date. When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is almost important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice will have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time for our soul familia to come together. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. And with this card is a light activation. Placing our hands over our hearts and saying, I release old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I am, here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. And that is the message. Thank you so very much for tuning in, beloved Soul Familia, and brightest blessings from my heart chakra to yours.